Okay, we're here with Ethan Piper. First question is for Stephen Sipple.
Hello, Ethan. We
How's it
always
going?
hear, as media fans, I guess, that a freshman faces one of the key things a freshman faces is the big jump up in competition from high school.
Mhm.
What was that like for you, and 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 how has it been with Ohio State and Northwestern? What did you think of that competition?
Yeah, there is a big jump from, especially I was C2 my senior year, just size. But here at Nebraska, since with this whole COVID thing, we've been going against a lot of guys in practice, and I think we have one of the best D lines in the Big Ten, in my opinion, just size wise and strength. And I think they did a great job of preparing me and the whole offensive line to go against Northwestern and Ohio State because I think Coach Duvall is doing a great job in the weight room with us and just getting us prepared for whoever we play. So.
Okay,
Brian
thank you.
Christopherson. Oh, Brian Christopherson.
Hey, Ethan, how big a deal have the veterans around you been in helping you, having Hymus over there and even Matt playing center this weekend, what they've meant to you as mentors and how they've helped you grow?
It's meant a lot. Coming here, like I said, um, I was on defensive line and got switched over to offensive line, and those guys immediately embraced me and have been so good, just like explaining the offense and being a role model, especially during practice, to know what to do in practice. And they've been great guys and just overall great mentors during this whole process. So.
Parker Gabriel, Lincoln Journal Star.
Hey, Ethan, when did you have an idea during this sort of odd off season that you were going to have a chance to be in the rotation and what was the experience like then making your first start against Northwestern?
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy with COVID and all that stuff, but we rotate a lot of guys, especially in practice, and so we're all used to being. It doesn't matter who's on our right side. Like Matt got moved to center, and there's a lot left tackles with Turner coming in, but it's. I've kind of just always not really thought about starting, but just making myself better, and the rest will come. And just like even Northwestern starting, it meant a lot. It was kind of like growing up from Nebraska, like you kind of like, and even coming here as a freshman, you kind of think about it, but when it actually happens, it's kind of a surreal experience. So it's been a great experience with that. So.
Any more questions for Ethan? Just mention in the chat and I'll get to you. Brian Christopherson, you're up.
Yeah, Ethan, just talk about that class that you came in with. There's so many guys on the O line in it, and I mean the competition and the chemistry, all of it. How has it worked together, and how have you feel it's pushed the depth there on the O line?
Yeah, our class is like are great football players, but especially they're just great friends. I think that's been the biggest key through this whole COVID. Just like a lot of rough spots, but I wouldn't like with everyone on the offense line. We've gone through a lot through together, and that's just made us stronger. And our class is just keep pushing each other on and off the field in all aspects. And I just think we want the best for each other to make the better version of ourselves. So it's been, I'm extremely blessed to be, especially with on the offense line and especially with the guys in my class. I think it's been a great experience overall. So
I know it's all about the now, but do you talk about the future with some of those guys that are going to be around a few years? You know, you got Ben Hart out there, a redshirt freshman, and Jurgens is still a pretty young guy and all that.
Yeah, I don't look too far ahead, but I think we have a promising future with all those guys. I think the offense line we have right now is I think it's great, but looking ahead, I think we have a lot of young guys that are going to do some great things here. So.
Next of all, Joe Nugent.
Hey, Ethan, I want to ask you about the penalties. I know it's been an emphasis, but it continues to happen. What do you think it ultimately will take for you guys to turn the corner in that area?
Yeah, we just, especially with Northwestern, they did a lot of shifting, barked out a lot of fake calls, and we weren't really expecting that. And I just think it takes a lot more focus. We have to make that a focus at practice and practice, rep it out at practice. And I just think it ultimately just comes down to just reps, practicing that, and hopefully we will correct that. And I think we will correct that. We've been doing a lot better even the last 2 days with that. So.
Steve Sipple. Sipple, volume.
Oh, sorry about that. So sorry. You mentioned that you've had a lot of practice against your D line. I'm wondering about one of the young guys in particular, Ty Robinson. What is it like squaring off against him? What makes him challenging? We're already seeing him make plays. What do opposing offensive linemen face with Ty Robinson?
Ty's we were both roommates, and he's just a great guy, but he's really bulked up, especially this last year. You could just take looking pictures at him last year to this year. It's been crazy. Like I said, Duval's doing a great job in the weight room with us. But yeah, he's very big, very strong, very athletic, and I think he has a very bright future in front of him. And that's like I was saying, it's like those guys. I think we do have some of the best guys that in the Big Ten when it comes to the defensive line, and or going to be. So I think we get a lot of good reps with those guys, and I just make us better. So.
Thank you.
Seeing no more questions, we'll end this session. We'll wait for next player. Thank you.
All right, thank you.